me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I think this is the first Baddie on a budget of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, the beginning of the year has been off to a very slow start for me. I don't know what's been going on, but it's been giving very sluggish. I don't know if it's trying to recuperate from the holidays or what it is, but like I need to get it together because 2026, it's just gonna be that year. It's going to be that year. It cannot be like any previous year that I've had before. Okay, so I need to get it together. But I believe this is the first Baddie on a budget of the year, and today we are doing lip liners and affordable lip liners. So if you would like recommendations on lip liners that you can get for under $15, let's go. I just realized this might be the first video that some of you are seeing of me. So if you don't know what Baddie on a budget is, I come here and I tell you certain products I would recommend within certain price ranges. And now, even though it is called Baddie on a budget, from what I have learned with the previous ones that I've done, sometimes you guys want to splurge a little bit. So you might notice sometimes there are things that would be considered a little over budget that are being recommended, but I always let you know the price range that we're working with in the title. So today we are doing lip liners, and lip liner, especially deeper complexion, y'all know like we go together like this when it comes to lip liner, especially because a lot of the lip products that are produced, you know, a neutral lip, a pink lip, it's just always going to be in trend. It's always going to be in style, because most people wear their makeup for it to be a very wearable, simple, natural look. And neutral, pink, somewhere around there, those are pretty normal colors for lips to be every day, right? So because of that, and the fact that in 2026 we are still requiring brands to be inclusive, damn near begging, a lot of the neutral, natural lip colors that they could put out for lip products are shades that are not the most flattering for deeper complexions. So it's almost like you feel like you have to use lip liner to make certain pinks, certain neutrals, certain beiges appear like it doesn't look crazy on your face. Now, there are certainly products that I could recommend that are very flattering for deeper complexions. But also, like, sometimes you're okay with that. Like, you're okay with the actual look of a light lip, darker lip liner. Like, yes, it's almost like it started out as a thing, like you need to do that. You need to do that to make it work. And has kind of like just migrated into, actually, I just kind of like the look. It's like culture at this point for that kind of, you know, nude lip, dark lip liner combination. So a lot of the lip liners I will talk about, yes, it's usually the brown that I have tried from them. However, I have tried some others and they offer other colors. So if you are not a brown lip liner girl, you want other options, the ones I'm going to recommend, they do have other, it's just the ones that I own for the most part are the brown. Okay, so first up, I feel like this is a brand that's kind of slept on. Most of the things I've tried from the brand, I actually really like. Now, their complexion as far as foundation, concealer. Actually, the concealer is very good. It's them foundations a little questionable when it comes to the shades. But that is Tower 28. So this is their OneLiner, lip liner, eyeliner, and cheek pencil. This retails for $15. The brown that I have is Draw Me, which is a chocolate brown. But like I said, you can see they've got pink. Well, if you click on it to see it, they've got pinks, kind of like a peachy shade, a tannish shade. So if you are a deeper complexion, then you don't always go for a brown lip liner, or you're a lighter complexion, so you need ones that are not going to be too dark on your skin tone, there are other options. Did I say this retails for $15? If I didn't, this retails for $15. A creamy, high pigment, non-drying matte liner for lips, eyes, and cheeks to create infinite looks. I think this might be the mattest that I'm going to recommend today. It is a pretty matte lip liner. If you are looking for lip liners that are not only going to perform as far as how it looks on your face, like you're thinking about how it wears throughout the day, a lot of lip liners, especially if you're a gloss girly, stuff like that, you eat once and it's like, gone, where to go? I know I put something on today, but where to go? So they will slip and slide. And also it's like if you overline your lips and the lip liner does not stay in place all day, you might have left the house with full lips. But again, once you eat, something comes in contact with your mouth, you go right back to having the lips that you have before you put the lip liner on. So a lot of people do care about lip liner with how it's going to wear because they need it to stay in place all day, and that is one that's going to stay in place. It's still going to be on your lips after your lips come into contact with whatever it is they're coming into contact with. That's a good, that brand is just really slept on. Like, their cheek products, do not sleep on those. Do not sleep on Tower 28 cheek products. The lip products, the lip glosses, the lip liner, and I like their lip liner is going to last. You know, sometimes with lip liner, especially the ones you have to shave or anything like that, or twist up, twist down, it's like 2-3 uses out of it, and you're like, what did I pay for? That lasts you a good little minute. I don't feel like getting it, but the one that I started out with, I still have. The next lip liner that I have is another brand that's kind of slept on because I've tried a couple things from them and I haven't had any misses yet. It is About Face. It is their matte fixed lip pencil. This retails for $14 and this one has options. This one probably has the most options out of what I'm going to recommend today. How many shades does this have? 24? 24 or 25 if I missed one. That is option. You don't come across many lip liners that have that many options. That is giving, if you need a pink, you need a red, you need a brown, you need a beige, they got something for you in there. Let's see what it says. The About Face Matte Fixed Lip Pencil is a glide-on matte creamy liner that defines lips for 7+ hours while delivering bold, buildable color. Yes, it is pretty spot on with that description. It is another pretty matte lip liner that is going to stay in place all day. I do feel like that one, maybe because it's a little bit more creamier, that one did go a little faster than my Tower 28 lip liner, but you still get to keep that for a good little minute before you have to repurchase one. That is a very good lip liner, and I don't remember it coming in that many shades. Definitely something to check out. This next one is an OG, and if you're like, okay girl, like, yeah, $15, $14, that's cute, but I need something a little less for lip liner. There are certain products people are just like, I am not spending that much on that. I feel like lip gloss, lip liner are things that you hear that about, mascara, but if you need something a little cheaper, NYX Cosmetics Suede Matte Lip Liner Velvet Soft Vegan Lip Pencil. This retails for $6. And hold on. Since when did they have that many shades? And there's new shades too. What is this shade right here? Alien? Since when did they have that shade? And I see a new shade called the OG Brew. Line lips to perfection with NYX Professional Makeup Suede Matte Lip Liner. The velvety soft lip pencil enhances and adds definition to your lip color. I forgot that this is supposed to be a matte lip liner because this is, out of the ones I'm going to recommend, yes, it'll still stay on your lips, it'll still stay in place, but I feel like it's the easiest out of the ones that I am going to recommend to kind of like fade away from your lips or move out of place, smudge, anything like that. I feel like it's the easiest out of the ones, but it is still one that will get you through the day for an affordable price. I think right now what is shocking me the most is seeing the colors, the new colors that are added at that, because I was also going to say it might be one of the lighter browns that I'm going to recommend in this video. Of course, I am a deeper complexion, but I also have deeper, darker lips. It's just more hyperpigmentation in my lips. I get questions like, do you smoke? And I'm like, lip color. And someone was like, that's not a natural lip color. And I'm like, but it is though, because I don't. So it is a natural lip color. Like, how you gonna tell? Anyway, so because they are darker than, I guess, what is normal, you know, even the darkest of brown lip liners will still kind of look like, you know that look when you put foundation on your lips and it's just kind of muted because it's kind of giving the same color of your foundation? That's what it does to my lips when I use the NYX one. Sometimes it depends. I gotta be real particular with the lip combination that day. However, I did not see that they have added those new shades. Definitely going to circle back because I just want to see the shades themselves, what they look like on my skin tone. And it's a good lip liner for a very good price. So if you don't pick out any other one from this video, go check out that one. The next lip liner that I have to recommend is the latest one that I have tried and the latest one that I have recommended to y'all. It is for, I still don't know how to pronounce this brand. I've gotten different pronunciations. Someone said it was Rom&nd. Someone said it was Rom&nd. Listen, I don't know, but that's the brand. You can see the picture. This is their Lip Mate pencil. This retails for $14, but it's actually on sale for $8 right now. It is what I have on today. This is the Bitter Mocha shade, and let's see, what does it say? Take your lip game to the next level with the Rom&nd Lip Mate pencil, the ultimate tool for precise definition and long-lasting color. Designed with a smooth, creamy texture, this lip liner glides effortlessly to outline, shape, and enhance your natural lip contour. Now, I noticed that this does not say it is a matte lip liner, and I would agree with that. Like, it is a pretty creamy lip liner. However, the lasting on this, I don't know what's in here, but it's giving it's gonna stay there. The rest of my lip gloss, because it's a gloss, might come off throughout the day. And like, make no mistake, if I were to, like, or kiss a napkin, whatever it is, you are going to see that outline of brown on the hand, paper, whatever it is. But like, there is still going to be a significant amount still left on my lips, and it's going to be there like throughout the day. I don't know what's in here. But listen, them Korean products, those Korean beauty brands, I don't know what they be putting in that stuff, but it be hidden. Now, there are only 2 colors in this one, however, and I haven't got the chance to try the second one, but I have seen a lot of deeper complexions use them, and it is flattering. Both of them are flattering on deeper complexions. This and NYX. Might place an order. And the last lip liner that I have to recommend, you already know it had to be in this video because it is like an all-time favorite lip liner. It is from Sephora collection. It is their colorful 8-hour long wear transfer proof lip liner. This retails for $13. You come in, I think, 16 shades, and the holy grail of holy grail lip liners, brown lip liners for deeper complexions, is Molasses. Now, I did just remember that they did reformulate that product, and I have not had the chance to try the new version, and I don't believe people liked the new version. Take that with a grain of salt because I have not tried it myself yet. However, the original, that's one of them ones. One of them, girl, that is a lip liner that's gonna last you. And it's a very creamy lip liner. Oh, I didn't read the description, my bad. A pigmented matte lip liner with a creamy, non-drying texture and transfer-proof color that lasts for up to 8 hours. It's funny that they point out non-drying because I haven't mentioned it with the other lip liners that I have mentioned. But when a lip liner, lipstick, whatever it is supposed to be matte and it's supposed to not budge on your lips throughout the day, not move, anything like that, they can be a little more dry. Now, the ultimate, like, not budging, not moving, it's not going anywhere lip liner is the Fenty lip liner. That one, I done told y'all, you have a good maybe like 40 seconds if you're gonna smudge your lip liner, if you're gonna move your lip liner, whatever it is you got a good 40 seconds to do that before it sets and stays in place until you use some type of like makeup remover or something like that, makeup oil to remove it, because even some makeup removers, like, that thing is not budging. However, with that being said, that's a little bit more of a drying lip liner. Like, that is not what you put on your lips, especially if your lips like already feel a little dry and then you're gonna use maybe like a matte lipstick, like matte products on top of that. You need some type of hydration in your lips before you use that Fenty lip liner. But I feel like it also kind of makes sense because that is not going to move anywhere throughout the day. Now, that's not included in this video because that costs more than $15. But the ones that I am recommending in this video, the non-drying in the Sephora description, reminded me, for the most part, I don't think I would consider any of them like too drying on the lips. About Face, no, not About Face. Tower 28, a little bit. Not like Fenty, but probably just Tower 28. So that's also another bonus for all of the lip liners that I'm mentioning because, especially in the winter, like, everything is already dry. You're not trying to add on to that. So that was something to point out for the Sephora lip liner, but I definitely do need to try the new version because, like, can't be recommending anything that's not good to y'all anymore. But the original, you can find it. It's worth it. All right, y'all, so those are my 5 recommendations for baddies on a budget who are looking for like the best lip liners out there, especially the best brown lip liners out there. And as you can see, all of them have a pretty good, except this one on my lips, have a pretty good shade range. So if you're not a brown lip liner girly, there are other options for you. Let me know in the comments down below what else you are on a budget for and you need recommendations. The other day I dated someone who was like foundations that are like $35. I thought I did that. I'm telling y'all, like, my memory is just shot nowadays. But if I didn't, I could do that. Let me know down below what else you would like recommendations on. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, to notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.